Welcome back. This is Module 5, Mindful Growth. How are you doing today? Have you been using your strategies? Have you reduced your stress in any way? Have you been beginning the day with a half smile, trying some breathing exercises? Maybe just pausing, focusing on your breath, trying some visualization or some sensory grounding? Have you been working on your mindful attitudes or your optimism? Have you tried journaling? Have you been working on letting go of things that you can't control? In stressful situations, have you tried your stress ranking scale? Or later to reframe those events and think about them in a different way? Have you been focused on the purpose and the rewards and benefits and positive aspects of caregiving and being a parent? And lastly, have you been paying attention? Have you been staying in the present moment? If you have, you may have noticed our sticky board has some positive things for you to do, like smile and go outside and relax. So let's continue working on that journey toward being more mindful. Through this module, you're going to learn how to use the body scanning technique to really relax during your breathing exercises. You're also going to practice positive self-talk and start to think about really taking care of yourself in addition to another person. You're going to learn how to strengthen your capacity for hope. And we're going to use the story of the bamboo to do so. And finally, you're going to learn how to reach for forgiveness, for yourself and for others. We're going to start with a 5-minute breathing exercise using the body scan technique. You start out normally, as you've done with the other breathing exercises, and then you gradually relax the parts of your body, starting with the top of your head, all the way to the tips of your toes, eventually relaxing your entire body and mind so that you come back refreshed. Let's begin. Get comfortable and try to relax. Start with your half smile. Focus on your breath, counting slowly as you inhale and exhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Feel your belly rise as you inhale and your lungs empty as you exhale. Remember that reality is in the present moment, where you are and who you are right now. As you continue focusing on your breath, start by relaxing the very top of your head. And your forehead. Eyebrows, your facial muscles, your neck, your shoulders, your upper arms, lower arms, your hands, your fingers, your back, your hips, your upper legs, your knees, your lower legs, your feet, and finally your toes. Now keep focusing on your breath and repeat the relaxation, starting again at the top of your head. Now very gradually, return to the present moment. How did you like the body scan technique? Were you able to isolate each part of your body and relax? How do you feel now? While we are on this mindfulness journey, we may also be on another journey from emotions like grief, pain, anger, and suffering, to acceptance, hope, and compassion. It's a process that is both involuntary, it happens to us, and voluntary, in that we can sort of shape it as we go along. And it's okay that we run through a whole range of emotions getting there. We achieve acceptance when we can live fully, even within stressful situations. When we can still find love and joy, and when we can achieve hope and compassion. Let's focus on hope first. In our thoughts, that means we continue to believe in ourselves. We know we can do it. In our actions, that means we take care of ourselves, even if we're doing a million other things, including taking care of others. And we maintain hope. We have a feeling of hope as we think about ourselves, other people, and the events in our lives. Here's an activity that will show you the power of positive self-talk. So what I'd like you to do is put your arm up, parallel to the floor, and I'm going to push gently on it, and I want you to say, I can't, I can't, I can't. Okay?
Okay.
But I want you to try to keep your arm parallel to the floor. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. Go.
I can't, 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 I can't.
All right. Now I want you to try it again, and I want you to say, I can. So put your arm back up, and I want you to say, I can. Go.
I can, 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 I can.
Okay. So the purpose is that I'm giving the same amount of pressure on her arm each time. And so how did you feel? What's the difference?
I definitely felt my arm going down when you were pushing.
When you were saying what?
I can't. And
And
then
then
I
what?
felt it stronger when I was saying I can.
Okay. Now, if you have someone else in the room, pause the video and try it for yourself. How did you like the I can activity? Were you able to feel the difference between when you were saying I can and when you were saying I can't? How do you feel after the activity? What does it tell you about the power of self-talk? Let me give you a little example. I was working with a student who was in high school, and I was doing a strength-based interview. I asked her to tell me the things that she was good at. Within that 20-minute interview, she listed about 25 things that she wasn't good at. She put herself down and said negative things so many times through that interview, and she didn't even know she was doing it. After the interview, we put a little bell on my desk, and every time she put herself down in a certain way, or talked negatively about herself, or said something she wasn't good at, I would just ring the bell. And she was shocked to find out how often she did that. Just by understanding how often she was talking negatively about herself, she started to reduce the number of times she did that. And then we worked on reframing those things she was saying into more positive self-talk statements. Think about how often you talk negatively about yourself, either out loud or just in your mind. Notice when you do that. Pay attention and change that into more positive self-talk. Besides working on increasing your positive self-talk and really believing in yourself, you can also build hope by taking care of yourself. The first is to be easy on yourself. You do so much, and you do so much for others. You deserve to see yourself as an extraordinary person. You also deserve to schedule what's called me time. Time for yourself to do what you like to do. It could be walking through the woods. It could be meditation. It could be any activity that you like to do. And you need to schedule rewards for yourself. Put them right on your calendar. Pick a time, a place, maybe a person to do it with, and put the rewards on your calendar. Make sure there's something that you're looking forward to each time. Don't ever get to a point where your calendar doesn't have the next reward on it. The other thing you can do is look at life with compassion. That includes the past, the present, and the future. If you're following along in the manual, there's a page where you can list the activities that you could schedule for me time and your rewards. And you can start the process of taking care of yourself as much as you take care of others. One of the most powerful ways to think about hope is through the story of the Chinese bamboo tree. Click on the link and watch the video and think about how this might apply to your own life. What did you think about the story of the Chinese bamboo tree? How can you apply its message to your own life? One emotion that can really challenge us on our pathway to hope and happiness and acceptance is guilt. Are you feeling guilt right now? What is this emotion? What does it feel like for you? To move beyond guilt, you need to find forgiveness of yourself and self-compassion. You need to follow a path to happiness. And you need to understand your own needs. You need to realize that you have more control than you think. And you need to keep in mind all that you are doing. And remember that you are giving gifts to others on a daily basis. In order to forgive yourself or others, you need to reach for forgiveness. Everett Worthington created a series of steps to forgiveness. R, recall. You need to recall the hurt and decide that you need to forgive anyway. E, you need to empathize with the other person or with yourself. If another person's involved, or even if it's yourself, You can picture yourself or that other person in an empty chair. Say what you need to say, get it out, and then go sit in the chair and respond. A. Altruism. Understand that forgiveness is a gift. It may not be deserved or earned, but you're going to give it anyway. C. Commit publicly to forgiveness. Write it down. And H. Hold that commitment. Repeatedly write it down. Keep those feelings of forgiveness with you. This might be a good place to use journaling. When you reach for forgiveness of yourself, you can reduce or eliminate that guilt. Or you can give that gift of forgiveness to someone else. As our last activity, let's try reaching for forgiveness of ourselves or of someone else. If you're following along in the manual, pause the video and jot down some ideas as you think about a scenario where someone needs forgiving. Thank you for joining me again today. Remember in the next days to focus on positive self-talk, take care of yourself, schedule some me time, some rewards. Remember to maintain hope and also reach for forgiveness. Congratulations for continuing on your journey, and I look forward to seeing you next time.